Hey, what's up? CJC presents WandA, Workouts and Anime, and today I thought I'd talk about how I've been able to maintain fitness goals during the end of semester work. Now, it is a little different, obviously, since we're home, but as a lot of students know, that month before finals, like the week before finals, is brutal in terms of, just a bunch of group projects, individual projects, papers. They might be due the same week, or unfortunately in my case, I had like 5 projects due the same day. So yeah, it's definitely tough. But I want to share with you how I've been able to manage fitness goals and help improve. And this might help you with future semesters when you have that month before finals, or help you with work if you're working. So hopefully it helps you. I just want to share my personal experience, my methodology as to what I did with my workouts. Now, to not completely bore you, you're going to see an example workout that I did. I'm going to explain to you everything that I did, from exercise selection to why I tended to leave some of the things out. So, with that being said, let's get into today's discussion. So, first, originally in November, what I wanted to do was do 4 weight training days, but with just the amount of projects and stuff that were due within a month, it just wasn't realistic, so I had to change it up. So what I ended up doing were full body workouts. I would do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body. Tuesday, I would try to go for a run. I couldn't go for one this week, just due to time and stuff, and taking the final. So what I ended up doing was, some stuff at home, some cardio stuff at home in the basement. And then Thursdays, I try to dedicate to shadow boxing for about 30 to 60 minutes of just high intensity. And same thing with my typical runs on Tuesday, 30 to 60 minutes of high intensity. And then the weekends, I prefer not to work out on the weekends. I work 12-hour shifts, so when I come home, I just want to chill out and not do anything. So that might call for yoga or just taking a rest. Nothing wrong with that. So with the workout, after a 10 to 15 minute mobility routine, what I would do is do 1 to 2 warm-up sets of the exercise that I'm going to do first, which is typically a lower body exercise. So with lower body at home, I do have to incorporate higher volume just because I don't have access to a squat rack, and with deadlifts in particular, my max deadlift is about 275. That was like a year ago, so I'm sure it definitely has increased, especially with the consistency that I've been working with. But my max weight at home is 212, just weight. So what I do is I also use resistance bands to just develop more resistance. And to further compensate, after I do a set, what I do is I rest 2 minutes, and 1 minute is more of an active rest, which I'm just contracting the quads as hard as I can, as comfortably as I can. Obviously, if you're feeling discomfort, probably don't want to do that. So 1 minute of contracting the quads as hard as I can, and then 1 minute of just sitting there, regular rest, or just walking around and preparing for the next set. Now, following up with the leg exercise, I go for some sort of back exercise, whether it's some variation of a row, a pronated, supinated grip, Penley rows, or like a dead row, or even like a landmine row, or just even like a banded row with one arm. And I try to go as heavy as I can. Then I go for some sort of press. Now, I've been trying to improve my incline press because it is pretty trash. Like, there's no other way to put it. My incline press is not that impressive, so I'm trying to improve on that. So on Mondays and Fridays, I incorporate some sort of incline press, and then Wednesdays, it varies from either a flat bench or a shoulder press, because those aren't that good. And I'm also trying to develop my handstand game, because it's not existent, and I would love to do one. So I'll try to do one, but if not, then I'll go for like elevated pike push-ups, and I'll superset it with something else. Next, again, we have a leg exercise. Now, typically, depending on what leg exercise I start off with, whether it's a deadlift or a squat, later on in the workout, I'll follow up with some sort of antagonistic exercise. So deadlift, later on do some sort of squat, and then squat some sort of hamstring movement, whether it's an RDL. You can even do like a kettlebell swing with a plate, because I don't have dumbbells or kettlebells, so you can just use a plate as well. And you can do like a jumping kettlebell swing too, just to get the most out of it. Then here I do a superset of some bodyweight stuff. So with pull-ups, I try to do a different grip based on what I did with my row. So if I did a pronated grip, then I want to do either a supinated or a neutral grip. And then if I did like a single arm on my row, it might just be like a wide grip or a close grip pull-up. I'm supersetting that with plyometric push-up. Now, just doing clapping push-ups kind of get boring, so I want to challenge myself into different variations of a plyometric, whether it's like King Kong or the one I'm doing here, which is just me jumping up and touching my thighs. Then I go into my abs. I actually don't work arms, and the reason for that is because you're already working arms as a secondary muscle group, especially if you're going heavy. So with my upper body, I'm actually able to go heavy in weight because my upper body strength does not meet my lower body strength whatsoever. So your arms are already getting work. If you're doing heavy rows, for 3 days of the week, you're already getting bicep engagement, and then with the pressing movement and the plyometric movement, when you're moving explosively like that, your triceps are already going to be working as well. So there's no point to give them direct work, although once finals is over, then they will get the work that they truly deserve, because they've definitely been improving in size and strength through these heavy movements that I've been doing through the last month. So here again, doing abs, and then I close the workout with a superset of corrective exercises. Here I'm doing my favorite, Jane Fonda, and then I'm doing a face pull. And that's basically it for the workouts that I do. Today is just an example. But what I really do like about full body is the versatility. You can incorporate some stuff, you can superset stuff, and it makes your workouts interesting. And if you're stuck on time, you gotta do an hour of this, or you only have a half hour to an hour, you can just superset your exercises. This way you have time to go back and work on your school projects. There's never an excuse to not have time to work out. So this is just an example that I used. If you want like a full workout program with full body, leave in the comment section below. Let me know. I'd be happy to do one for you. Oh, and supplementation. What I've been supplementing throughout the last month. Almost forgot about that. So I've been taking a creatine, fish oil. I stopped taking a multivitamin just because I've been eating more. So there's no need for a multivitamin since I'm already getting all the stuff that I need through my foods. And then that goes with a protein as well. Protein powder I don't take consistently, and that's because if I do my workout and I know I'm going to eat right after, there's no point in me taking another an extended supplement, since I'm already going to be getting the protein that I need from the food that I consume. But the creatine I'll still take the creatine before I eat. It'll absorb better, following up with some sort of carbs, which I'll be getting through my food. So that's my supplementation. Down in the comment section below, I'll probably put, not in the comments, the description, I'll put what I personally did for this last month to meet the time that is needed for projects and just time for myself, really. So let me know if it helped in any way, what your thoughts are, what you were able to do the last month of, before finals. Let me know, and I'm gonna go study, and I'll see you in the comment section below. Peace.